and I think this is the advantage of being an athlete,
Yep.
is I know that when I set that goal, this is what I wanna do, this is my goal, I know that I'm going to get frustrated, annoyed, I know that I lack knowledge gaps, and I'm like, "Okay, who can I get in my team that can support my knowledge gaps?" And I don't wanna take forever, it's painful, the going slow is incredibly painful, it drains all your energy, and it costs 10 times more, right?
Mhm.
All right. So rather than spend 10 times more and still not get to where I really want to go, I can spend more, shorten the time frames, which is actually spending less, um, and get in my wheelhouse, in my team, coaches, support, whatever, mentors, whatever it is that I need to get me on, to help me stay on track. It's not a failure. It's actually the fastest way.
Yep.
And because I've used that with it being an athlete, to me, it's like, well, why would you do it any other way, right? Like it is the fastest way, because for me to go and learn, like I compete in figure bodybuilding. So for me to learn every part of that would, and then to go on stage and to fail, like it's excruciating,
Mhm.
because and I would give up because it would be too many failures. I couldn't handle that level of loss continuously, and then to be in such mystery, to go, "Why am I losing?
Yep.
Why am I losing?" Right? And if you don't know why you're losing, get help to find out, because eventually, if you have too many losses, you will give up. So I'm like, all right, this is my goal. Then I have, when I'm competing, I have several coaches. Okay, this one who can specifically do that, because there's so many different parts. And then there's a lot of accountability and monitoring, because, like, business is a science, so is bodybuilding, so is
Yep.
sport, right? It's very scientific, or the mechanics need to be monitored just as much as the mindset, because it's easy to go off track. So, you've got to learn how to pose, you've got to learn what to eat, got to learn. Then there's the training, then there's the, okay, how are we looking, what's happening, etc., etc., right?
Yep.
So, the it's okay, so I have, when I'm competing, I have my main coach, and then if we find a knowledge gap, particularly because you compete with different federations, they
Mhm.
have all different specifics that they need,
Right.
then I may plug another gap with another coach temporarily, just to get to speed for that specific thing, whilst I maintain my main coach, because when you also, they get to know you and you get to know
Mhm.
them, it's long, like, that process is important.